Independent client, lot 23, Pasadena. This is a new home under construction, but we are invited to come out and take a look at the closet area for this house. So I wanted to go through the closet area, and before we actually look at the drawing, to kind of see what they had originally and the reasons for that. This is the entry from the master bathroom. So this is the only door in and out of the room. Here you've got a switch set. There's a 2-set switch here. You've got a lower outlet here on the bottom. Those are both on the drawing. This is a 2-tier above and below shelf space. The back of this opening is 69 1/8 inches, 69 1/8, 69 1/8. This is an extension flush with the end of the wall. The wall itself is 36 inches to the front edge of it. Here is 156 from the outside corner of that, all the way down to the inside corner here, 156 inches. This was a primary of a wardrobe is what this one was. They've not put any kind of bars or anything in yet for this one, but it was just a pant and blouse wardrobe is what this was. Now this stops now it stops about 2 feet back from the wall. These are all 18-inch, no, they're 14, all 14-inch deep shelving. This particular back wall is 124 7/8 from this corner to that corner. And this one's for long dresses, this type of thing. It's going to have bars for that. Top storage. Top storage on this is right at 78 inches off the floor. Top storage on these is 84 inches off the floor. There's a vent here in the floor in the back. It's 8 inches from the wall, 13 inches to the front, and that vent is dead center of this back wall. On this wall over here, again, these are 14-inch deep shelf. This is 2 foot to the edge of the wardrobe. This is again a 3-section wardrobe that's here. This 3-section wardrobe from this wall all the way to the other wall on the other end is 246 inches. Ceiling height in this room is 120 inches. They don't have a finished floor here yet, it's 121, but once the floors are going to be 120. Again, all of the top of these are at 84 inches. Let me double, this one feels taller. Yeah, it's 84. All these are at 84 inches. And your secondary areas on these are at 43 inches from the floor. But again, 1, 2, 3 wardrobe on this side. Down here in the corner, this is just like a little bonus area, tall stuff. This is an actual wall between the two sides. This is sheetrock wall. So when you look at this 246 from the back wall, this inset right here is 42 inches. It's 42 inches for just this tall space. Again, this is at 78 inches. Then this wall is 4 3/4 inches wide. It is 15 3/4 deep on both sides. These are just some cubby shelves that are put in here. They go to 84. They are, I think they're 12 a piece. So, yeah, they're about 13 inches a piece on each one of those. Here on this side, it is 22 3/4 inches in the width in the back of it. Here on this one, it is 21 1/4 is the depth to the front corner of this one. The return here before the door trim is 4.5 inches, and door trim to trim is 37 inches. That's from this edge to this edge. Now again, on the drawing, 41 inches is our usable space. We actually have a switch here. This is 49 inches from here to the corner. 41 inches are usable space. Down here on the bottom, again, that is a down below outlet. It's 29 inches from the corner. So let's take a look at this drawing. So let's go over it here in the room. Entry is here. There's that switch and outlet as pointed out. 49, 69 1/8, 36, 156, 124 7/8, 246, 42, 15 3/4, 4 3/4. This is an actual wall. 22 3/4, 21 1/4, 4.5, and 37. Let's talk about the island real quick. The island's 48 inches off of this door wall. It's 48 inches off of the 246 wall. Each of these walls are 4.5 inches thick, and they are 44 inches tall. Let's step back and look at the island real quick. So basically, they built a wall here, parallel to a wall here. And the reason that's important is there's electrical on the bottom of this wall on the back side. So there's actually an electrical plug here on the back. And I'm sure that's a code thing for it being the island 44 inches is the finished top of this, so about 42 or so is where the actual top of the wall is before the buildup of materials for the top. This is literally just cubbies. It is an open space at the bottom, 3-toe space on the bottom, and then there are cubbies for the right and left hand side. Each one of these is about 3 feet, and each one of these returns here is about a foot deep, foot tall, 11 inches. And as far as the overall, on the island, it's 73.5 between the walls. 4.5 is each wall thickness. 29 is how wide the walls are. And again, 48 off of both walls as the positioning in the room. Electrical is here on the end of that one. Okay, if you have any questions about this one, feel free to give me a call at 423-650-1051. We're going to go into the kitchen. We're going to pause and go to the kitchen and do some stuff in there real quick. Okay, here we're in the kitchen area. These are craft-made cabinets. These are in maple, is what these are in. We had looked at some sample colors, and we looked at the birch. We also looked at the maple. I'm gonna go in and see what we can do with those in either one of those colors. I did see the sample for those. Come right here on this one, Tice. So this finish on this is kind of a honey on maple. Sable, I think is what they call it, on maple from Craftmade. This is what's most important. See that molding up there? That is a 6-inch flat filler. These are topped at 114, and the top molding on this is actually a cove, a large cove molding. It's about 3.5 inches tall. So you've got about a 3.5-inch flat filler that is extended, comes out to the front of the doors. This is in dove white, and then the top of that is this piece there. Now this is the area where we're wanting to put the china hutch. And if you take a look here, overall, our wall is 93 inches. There's a receptacle on the wall at 34. And the actual unit we're looking at was 2 30-inch units, which is 60 inches. 60 inches comes to about right there, evenly 16 inches off both sides. So this piece right here will be underneath actually the actual LED lighting for the inside of it. And as far as ceiling height, again, same ceiling height, 120, 114 top alignment. We're going to do the same type of molding profile that we have over here on the kitchen area. So step right here where I'm at, Titus, and take a look at the kitchen from that. There you go. And then that way you have some idea of the scope. All right, if you have any questions about this, feel free to give me a call at 423-650-1051. Have a great day.